How's it going, fellas? Untamed Soldier here. Welcome back to some Grand Theft Auto 5. Get away from me, Lester. And today I just wanted to hop back on some GTA 5. I haven't done it in a while, and I'm probably at the perfect time to come back. The snow is on the ground, a lot of good times, slippery traction along the roads of Los Santos. And since I've been gone, I've probably been away from 2 updates so far, the current one and the last one. I haven't been on this game as much because I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And while I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I was having a discussion with myself, like some of the things I wish that were in Red Dead Redemption 2 that are in Grand Theft Auto 5, and how much better the game would be if Rockstar would do these things. Now, just to be fair, Red Dead Redemption 2 is still fairly new, and even it hasn't seen Christmas yet, for crying out loud. So it is still new, and Rockstar still has a ton of time to do these certain things, but I feel like I should address them right now in the video. So one of the things I was hoping that Rockstar could do in Red Dead Redemption 2 is to bring in replay. This whole thing. Press down on the D-pad, hold it there, and press X to start recording, and you could do whatever you want in single player and multiplayer. Let's see if there's any new guns here. Not that I see. Well, anyways, replay. You could do a lot of things in GTA 5. You can do whatever you want. You can make yourself a video and make it movie-like. When you do replay, it will record your game session. Then you bring it to Rockstar Editor in the game. Then you can play around with the camera angles however you like. Then after you're done doing your little directing, you could export it. Then you can record it like I was doing with GTA 5 Jason Voorhees videos. Then put it on YouTube, and your video will be up there, and people are gonna like it, and you're gonna subscribe to you, yada yada yada. So I was hoping that Rockstar could maybe in the next update bring in replay. That kind of also goes in with director mode. I'm missing director mode. There's so many cool things I could do in Red Dead Redemption 2 with director mode, but since director mode is not in the game yet, hopefully, I can't be doing certain things. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back, my puppies. I'm back, fellas. I had to rock my pup to sleep because she was up, she was looking for me, and then she was whining. She found me, and the rest is history. So the last thing I was talking about was director mode, how it will make the game better if it is added to Red Dead Redemption 2. But I feel like I've covered all of that, and what I think Rockstar should do is once GTA 6 is done and over with, and they move on to the next title, because I feel like I'm seeing a pattern with Rockstar's games. First they make a GTA certain, then after that they go ahead and make a title from the past, whether that would be a 1940s feel or another western. So far we've gotten GTA 4, then Red Dead Redemption. GTA 5 came out in 2013. Then just a couple months ago we got Red Dead Redemption 2. And without a doubt the next game is going to be GTA 6, but we're going to look past that. We're going to be looking at the next title, the next after their next GTA title. I feel like at this time, I'm just blankly saying this, I And after playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and almost completing it, I had like 91.6% done in that game. And I was hoping that once Rockstar comes up to that point, once GTA 6 is basically done, all the updates are there, all that jazz, then they move on to the next title. I feel like they should at least make it 1960s, 1950s era, just for a couple of reasons. One, the pace, I feel like, is one of the bigger things to talk once people talking about with Red Dead Redemption 2 is the pace. I mean, yes, it's Western. It's set in the turn of the century or whatever, 1900s, 1907, I think. So the Industrial Revolution was big. It was just starting. Not cars. We did see an early style car in Red Dead Redemption 1, but since this game is taking place a little bit earlier, we have no sign of early cars. All we have is horses, coaches, and canoes, and all that stuff, which makes the pacing a little bit longer than, say, GTA 5. And since we're back at that time, there is no sight of flyable vehicles. Like, we're not flying the Wright brothers plane or any of that stuff. I mean, there is gliders that are in the game, but you don't use gliders. They're just something you come across as an Easter egg. But there's nothing in the game that you can fly with. And I feel like once Rockstar made Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm pretty sure they understand the pacing, the type of technology that was available at the time would be limited to what we've experienced. I mean, we've had helicopters, jets, flying flying motorcycles, flying cars, and I feel like we've been taking. We're pretty much gone from today how we are living, with our phones, back to living what we were like, what humanity was living with back in 1900. No phones, no radio, none of that we have right now. That makes our lives easier. And I feel like when Rockstar comes to the hill after GTA 6 is all said and done, they should go to 1960s, anywhere between 1950s and 1970s. Give us like a Vietnam type of game. I'm pretty sure that Rockstar can work with that, bring in some 70s weapons. Reason being is because, even though that it's still a game that it's based around 40 to 60 years ago, there's stuff that is there that we're using today, like early style planes, tanks were available then, other planes and helicopters and stuff like that. And I'm just coming up with an idea because I'll be the first one to say it, that Red Dead Redemption 2 is kind of like a Far Cry 5 to me. It was fun to play. Well, it is still fun to play, if I hop on once in a while and go on a rampage in some town, but then I want to get off. It's kind of stale, I guess, in a way. The reason for 1970s is basically because it's as close as a modern game, but still set in the past. Since all GTA 5 or all Grand Theft Auto titles, are all based around modern times and mixed in with modern issues, problems, and stuff like that are put into the game to give us an understanding and realistic feel. They can do stuff with 1970s Rockstar type games. I'm pretty sure L.A. Noire got a lot of credit for being like a 1950s detective game but you know, you couldn't do anything that you could in a GTA game, like going on a rampage, killing everybody that you see, and stuff like that. So this is just a video talking about the things that I missed that are in GTA 5 but not in Red Dead Redemption 2, but I hope they come in a upcoming update, and some ideas that Rockstar can use in the game after GTA 6 is all said and done. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a like if you did, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Whatever I make, stay awesome. Have a good one out there.